Today, my friends, we got a full-blown guide for you to take down all of Master Mode here, Episode 1, Land of Little Big Dreams, and right there, you can get all 3 stars and all 39 of them, and claim this amazing reward. With that, thank you for tuning in. As always, if you got a question or comment throughout today, let me know, and love to hear from you. On top of that, feel free to join us in the Discord server. And if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to like and subscribe. Down below, you'll find today's timestamps where I will walk through a couple key tips and tricks. We have an all epics team for you to make this happen and get all the way through Episode 1, 3-star Master Mode for you today. So let's get into it so we can collect these amazing rewards here first and foremost. So a couple things. First, I'm going to go through 3 key levels. Some of them, these ones were very, very difficult initially to get by. We've made this guide to help you get by now for all of them, so I'll cover those 3 levels and a couple of key tips and tricks when it does come to Master Mode here. We do have 5 different pieces and different effects, just like you typically run into. Healing, HP shield are decreased, all debuffs received by enemies are diminished by 40%, and their HP increased by 100%. The lifetime of summoned creatures is reduced by 50%. So there's a lot of things going on here. First, we're going to start with 1-1, and this team is going to be the team that you're going to use in its entirety to get you all the way through, by the way. So we took on some tips and some knowledge from Beascuit in order to help improve and succeed and take this stuff down. Additionally, now because of the Beascuits automatically pushed us up. Now, one of the big things in Master Mode and in Episode 1 in particular are special conditions here. So for the tactics here, here's what we got to talk about. Max cookie level is 55, max skill level is 55, max cookie grade is 1A, and bond, sugar gnomes, laboratory costume sets, all that stuff is X, which means it doesn't count. So the big thing though is because of the Beascuits, we can lift our power level now and make it much easier through Episode 1 in Master Mode. So that is the key tip and trick for you. All things held equal. The other nice thing about our all epic team is the fact that you can get this as a free to play player like me through the mileage shop. You can check out our mileage guide. This is the team that we're going to use to get by here. Again, this is the combination of some of the stuff from Beascuit. It works really, really well here. And as you can see, I actually don't have a Beascuit on cotton. You don't need it. I don't, and I'm saving it on my other ones, being lazy, but you shouldn't put your Beascuit on there. So a couple things in terms of the strategy. We do run into the dire Choco Cake Wolf. We have the Cake Wolf here. You're going to get the waves of the enemies like typical. It's not the 1 or the 2, and all your cookies do need to survive to get the 3 stars. So again, this is Crispia. This is not Beascuit. Those are very important. This one hits really, really hard at the end. So what we're doing here is we're running what I call the zoo strategy or jungle strategy with pushback. So we get summon creatures and units from cotton and prune juice. We have mozzarella here to push things back, make it sticky, slow them down. And then a big hitter here with creme brulee to knock down enemies. And then we do have snapdragon. Technically, it's a special cookie. Again, one that you can get for free. You can check out our guides to see that. However, you can also use a different healer if you would like. PV will help you if you want to go down the epic ancient legendary route for injury, those kinds of things, which can happen a little bit throughout Episode 1. However, again, Parfait or something like that will be just fine. Rockstar as an example too. So this is the team that you can use in terms of the treasures. You can be on all attack. We did go on attack and defense here, just a little bit more survivability. You can go on and cooldown, and then also our Dream Conductor's Whistle here. You could go for speed with Librarian's Enchanted Robes. You could go with Insignia of the Dominal Knights. You could go with Vial here. You could go with Sleepyhead's Jelly Watch. You could go crit. If you need more defense, Gatekeeper's Horn. Wanted to give you some other ideas. Certainly Old Pilgrim Scroll there, but I'm going to keep it on defense because this is what I use to clear everything here for you today. So that is that piece. In terms of toppings, we're on attack. Toppings are still good in Crispia, so those strategies do matter. So you can check out all our toppings and Beascuit guides. I'll have that link down below as well. And it's in one of the playlists here on the channel. So here we're on Resonance, on attack. Here we're on cooldown. Here we're on cooldown. Here we're on attack. And here we're on cooldown. Now, a couple other things. As always, we do have our Beascuit. So let's go ahead and check these out briefly so you can see where my power level is on these cookies. And again, remember, they do have the constraint down to 55 and everything's going to be capped there. So we do have all of our Beascuits. Main one here for Snapdragon's just cooldown here. Again, the biggest pieces are getting that attack and HP up, and leveling these up are going to make a huge difference for you on this. As you can see here in mine, I don't have any fully maxed except for creme brulees. And then again, just putting one here is going to make that much better, but I got setups for other stuff right now, so we're going to leave it so I don't forget. And then here's creme brulees as well. So very, very important there. Again, that is the biggest tip and trick to kind of sneak into master mode here and be very, very successful. So let's go ahead. We're going to run this one here. Everything is on auto mode, so let's go ahead and do that. And we'll show you these 3 levels because they're a little bit more tricky. Like I said, I didn't originally have 3-star. We came back. So as you can see, this guy hits so hard, but the trick there is, as long as he's not hitting a cookie, and you got a bunch of summon units, you're going to get by just fine. And because it had the multiple ticks on there as well that had to be reduced, wasn't going to get by. So that is 1-1. Another one that was a lot of fun is 1-8. So let's go to this one here in 1-8. A couple things here. You have these guys, the dire worms coming on from underneath, lots and lots of those, and then just huge swarms. So let's go ahead and run this one. So 1-1, 1-8, and 1-12 were all ones that I did not 3-star, so I came back to do that and show you. So here's where they come up and get underneath, which again can be a little bit problematic, as you can see, and they can hit very, very hard and give our team a little bit of a challenge. I just love mozzarella cookie. Doing that massive pushback makes such a difference. There you go. Lots of waves on this one. Keep those worms at bay. Last wave. Big jellies there. Oh, we lost mozzarella. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pause that. I promise you, you can 3-star with this team. I just did it. I just did it. Should have saved it, I guess, and showed you that one. All right, leave it on auto. Again, one trick there, just lift your Beascuits and you're gonna have no problems with it. That's also one of the reasons why you would have any revive. You could do that too. I could have recommended that in terms of the treasures if you had a problem or got stuck kind of a thing. Certainly that can make a difference. There we go. We could also try by throwing out prune juices or Cotton's summoned units here earlier if we needed to. Here we go. Let's just do it. There it is. Mozzarella survived. No, did not survive. Try it again. I promise you can do it. I just did it. Well, 3rd time's a charm. A little bit of luck makes a big difference sometimes. There we go. Mainly what happens there is it's the boomerang units hitting mozzarella, which makes that, again, part of the problem. What we need to do is make sure that these things are a little staggered. Again, I am clicking. You can do auto with this too. Two more, one more wave. And we got the big baddies. Alright, so here's what we need to do. Let's do that, and this, and that. We push her back, just like that. So now she's not at the front. There we timed it just right to get by. And now I've recovered my honor. Alright, there we go. So that is 1-8. We're going to show you 1-12, and then we'll also do the boss. And again, we got plenty of master mode guides here, older ones that you can check out. Lots of different things here. This one, 1-12, Mysterious Royal Jelly Apiary is a little challenging because you do run into Red Velvet Cookie. Alright, so let's go for it here. Now again, that was the big thing. making sure there were summon units in the last one, making sure mozzarella was back, then that gets you through just fine on some of that timing there. And she deals a ton of damage. All right, 112. As always, we got swag and merch available. Other great ways to support the channel down below. Thank you for that. There we go. Again, the boomerang's getting a little hit in. Now, here's the big one. We're going to have right there. He's going to run right through. We got to keep everything on it, or we're going to run into problems here. And Red Velvet deals a ton of damage. So there we go. We got through. Woo, 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 woo. We did it. Master mode. All right. On the last one that I wanted to show you for today's episode, 113 Master Mode, Land of Little Big Dreams, against Choco, Werehound, Brute. Let's go, my friends. Again, it's the only team you need. Let's go for it. All right. Werehound does hit pretty hard, and a lot of things that people forget in the original Crispia stuff. Like I said, there's tons and tons of waves. It's not like Beascuit where there's like 2, and you don't need to worry about 1 or 2 cookies not making through it or making it through on the run. Let's get everything on right away, because it does hit really hard. It can start hitting hard. There we go. We got through. Look at that, my friends. That is Master Mode 113. Again, cherry picking a lot of the key levels that I had a 3-star that took a little bit harder, a little bit longer, with some additional tips and tricks there for you, my friends. That concludes Master Mode for you. Episode 1, Land of the Little Big Dreams. Again, we walk through the 4 T's. That's the tactics, the team, the treasures, and the toppings in order to succeed. We gave you the breakdown and a lot of the tricks on getting through some of those particular levels. And on top of that, the main reason of why now, because of the Beascuits. Beascuits give you a huge advantage to get through Master Mode here as well. If you still got questions, if you got comments, let me know, because I'd love to hear from you, and feel free to join us in the Discord server. On top of that, we provide you an all epic team, all free to play player team. On top of that, obviously we do got Snapdragon in there too, so if you want to throw in Parfait or something like that, I said you're good to go. With that, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community here. On top of that, my friends, thank you to all of our members. We do have memberships available. It's a nice way to support the channel. Get emotes, icons, priority response, other great things with that. Additionally, affiliate links, you can check those out. Those are a nice way to support. And all of our socials, at me, chat me, as I like to say. What are you running? I'd love to hear from you and your updates. With that, Master Mode is now yours, my friends. Keep on running. We'll see you soon.